Okay, the next movie we're reviewing is making her second appearance on this show, Kristen Stewart. And she's in a movie called The Yellow Handkerchief. This is actually, I believe, filmed around the same time as the first Twilight film. So this one is just finally making its way into theaters after trouble finding distribution. She seemed to have a lot of trouble like that with her other movies, which is why I believe she's getting unfair criticisms. Now, this movie is packed with some great actors here. You got William Hurt, Maria Bello, and a youngster named Eddie Redmayne. Now, here's a movie that it's one of those films that you know it's not going to do well in the box office. You know it's probably not even going to do that well on DVD. But looking back, someone like Kristen Stewart can look back in this film and say, "I'm proud of that. That was a good moment for me in my career. It's a personal accomplishment, if you will." And in my opinion, she should be proud because she is even better here almost than she is in the Runaways film. Now, again, I can't say enough good things about her, despite my bashing of Twilight in the past, or New Moon at least, that she is a good actress. Now, I noticed a lot of the girls. It's only the girls who bash Kristen Stewart. I wonder why. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, on to the movie. Now, this is a movie just basically about a bunch of drifters. It's within its characters. The characters tell the story, not some contrived plot in a script. And the four actors are just fantastic. I think Maria Bello has been in many blockbuster films and is very underrated. I also believe that William Hurt is one of the best actors of his time. He's always known as the scene stealer, especially in the movie History of Violence, where he got an Oscar nomination for that little 7-minute role as a mob boss, but he did so well with it, so you really couldn't help but say that he deserved it. So there you go. And he's also an Oscar winner for his role in Kiss of the Spider Woman back in the 80s. Now, it's like I said, it's about a bunch of drifters driving around in New Orleans just shortly after Hurricane Katrina. And there's an insecure teenager by the name of Gordy. He is played by Eddie Redmayne, who's really just good. And he's just a character full of doubt and full of just conscience eating at him, and full of just these thoughts just hitting him at every which way. And I love how complex his character is, and it really is human. That's what I love about him. Now, he encounters a girl named Martine. She is running away from her life, and what that is sort of unravels. And she is, of course, played by Kristen Stewart. And then they meet a quiet, reserved man named Brett, played by William Hurt. Now, he gives these characters just such a silent charisma, if you will. He's not overly colorful or animated. William Hurt is the type of actor who just does what he does with what he has. Now, I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but to me it does, because that's the guy I've always seen him as. You even see him in little movies like One True Thing with Meryl Streep, where he really held his own with her, and of course along with Renee Zellweger. And of course there was also, what was the other film he did that I'm thinking of? The Doctor, one of my favorite films, probably my favorite film with him in it. He is just fantastic in that movie, but he's not overly exuberant in that film. He could have had that one over-the-top freak-out scene. And in some movies he does, but he doesn't go over the top with it. He freaks out in a common, normal sense that people would freak out. I find that they have these overwrought scenes where these actors just go over the top of the thing. They'll be an Oscar clip. Got news for you, it won't be. William Hurt is the proper guy to study for those type of scenes. Now, this is like just the making of I guess you'd say, a classic kind of story that would be set way back when, about a bunch of drifters. You think of it as a cliche indie film that would be made in the mid-90s, but really, they all fit together. They really all just connect, and I love the story how they tell the story of the woman that Brett fell in love with, and of course she's played by Maria Bello, and she is really good for her role, and their past and their story together is just amazing and really gets to you. And the thing is, there's really not much more complex about this film than what I've said to you, but yet it's a story that you can just get completely wrapped in everyone that's in it, and they don't make very many movies like that anymore. That's what I love about The Yellow Handkerchief, and it's really a good film. It's you're not going to get it in local theaters. I was even lucky to see it myself. So if you can find it on DVD when it comes out, I urge you to please do so. This is a fantastic story, and I love every minute of it. So Yellow Handkerchief gets 4.5 stars out of 5.